Audio Jungle.
You are welcome to Ondo 2024. Police gears up preparations and reinforces security measures. Further to preparations for the forthcoming Ondo State gubernatorial elections, the Nigerian Police Force has continued to gear up its preparations and strategies, reinforcing adequate security measures to ensure a smooth run of the electoral process. As part of these security measures, the force once again reiterates the ban on the use of unauthorized siren, covered number plates, aid and escort to VIPs during the elections. Local unauthorized and quasi-security agencies are once again warned to stay clear, as violators will experience severe consequences and face the full wrath of the law. Restrictions on movement on the day of the election from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. still remains valid, as members of the public are advised to make adequate preparations to this effect. Furthermore, the Deputy Inspector General of Police, DIG Elections, DIG Sylvester Abiodun Alabi FDC, has ordered the immediate deployment of commissioners of police assigned for election duties to their designated local government areas. Adequate personnel have been deployed to all polling units. In addition to ground personnel, aerial patrol with police helicopters and waterway patrol by gunboats are also being carried out to ensure tight security across the terrains. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun PhD NPM, has also ordered the establishment of the Electoral Offences Desk to be coordinated by the Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of CID in Ondo State and supported by other senior officers from the First Criminal Investigation Department, Abuja, to carry out investigations and possible prosecution of cases as stipulated in the Electoral Act 2023 as amended. Gentlemen of the press, let me say, citizens of this country in Ondo State, particularly in Ondo State, are urged to give full cooperation and support to making the electoral process free, fair, and credible. Citizens can also contact the DIG Elections on 080 81 77 5899. I take it again. DIG Elections can be reached on this line: 080 81 77 5899. And the AIG Elections, AIG Bennett Igwe MNI, can be reached on 090 85 00 0029. 09085 00 0029. Enquiries and incident reporting should be directed to the General Control Room number headed by the Commissioner of Police in charge of this election, CP Tuji Disu, on 070 34 31 3903. Control rooms will be manned by the police and relevant security agencies who will be engaged in this electoral process. Through collaborative efforts, we can assure the elections are held fairly and peacefully, free from any form of manipulation or interference, thereby safeguarding the integrity and legitimacy of the electoral outcomes. Thank you, gentlemen of the press. If you have any question, intervention, collaboration, or whatever you, please, I'm here for you.
afternoon.
Very.
So let me start by asking the first question is, I think this is the first time the police would not be telling us the number of deployments they've made so far in the state. Is there any particular reason for this?
We have rolled out the number before now. That at the stakeholders forum, it was contained in the speech delivered by the DIG election on behalf of the IGP. But we are having more than 22,000 personnel from us to be supported by men from other security agencies. And I always say that we may not be able to give you a very exact figure because we have some men who have been deployed again from Abuja, who are plainclothes personnel, who are detectives to do undercover operations during this process. So, but I know give and take, we have more than 22,000 personnel from us, and I think almost 5,000 or 6 from other security agencies. But generally, I don't have any specific figure for now because of the new deployments we have done based on our threat analysis.
I know that elections have the peculiarities, and for Ondo, are there some specific strategies or operational, I don't know the terms that you use, that you're deploying in this particular election that's different from, say, the last one in Ondo?
Well, the location of Ondo is strategic, and that's why we see that we are taking the restriction of movement very serious because the major road passing through Ondo State is a very busy road. People coming from Abuja, coming from the east, coming from the central everywhere, they pass through Ondo, and we can't allow this movement during the process because definitely it's going to affect the smooth running of the process. So the restriction of movement is going to be very, very tough along this corridor because of the proximity of Ondo State to many cities and the busy, ever busy road from Abuja to all these places. So we have taken that one serious to make sure that we have proper enforcement of the restriction of movement order. Secondly, we have taken note of the riverine areas and waterways we have in Ondo. Don't forget the water body from Ondo stretches up to rivers, to Bayelsa. It's the same body, even up to Lagos. So we know we have a very big body of water in Ondo, and that's why the IGP has deployed more gunboats for this special assignment. The OC Marine of the police is on ground with his men. So we are taking note of this, and we have done adequate deployment even on the waterways to take care of the riverine areas. Apart from the escorts, we are giving to INEC materials that will be taken through waterways to some of our local government areas. So we have taken note of these peculiarities, and necessary deployment has been done to cater for all these peculiarities. Well, everything is dynamic. A place that you have analyzed to be free today might be violent tomorrow. So in security business, you don't actually remain constant. We have done our threat analysis, and that's why we have done deployment accordingly. But for now, I don't want to say a place is a flashpoint or a place is not a flashpoint. Like I said, a place that is not a flashpoint today might be a flashpoint tomorrow due to dynamism and dimensions any electoral process can take in this country. But whatever situation is, we have taken note of some of these things. We are doing review of our strategies, and we'll do deployment accordingly. You can see that apart from the men, we are deployed to polling units, RAC, collation centers, local government secretariats, INEC offices. We have enough men on standby to attend to any eventuality we have during the process. So we have taken note of everything. Where we see that we need more hands, deployment will be done accordingly. Pardon? We don't have problems. You can see every team that's been deployed is attached to some vehicles and logistics. I made mention of it in the speech that we even have area support. The IGP has sent about 3 or 4 choppers to assist us, and like gunboats for riverine areas. As for logistics, I don't envisage any problem. We are fully on ground, and we have what it takes to manage this election as expected of us. Personnel will not aid them to use their phones. I think we have electoral officers who are to take charge of that and call the attention of security men to all those infractions at any polling unit. I think the electoral officers on ground have more duties to do when it comes to that. And let me use that one to answer the issue of vote buying. Don't forget that EFCC has joined the ICES, Interagency Consultative Committee on Electoral Security, and other anti-graft agencies. So they are out to go after those who want to buy votes. And don't forget that vote buying is not an open transaction. Nobody has ever written anything on his face that, please, I want to sell my vote or I want to buy vote. So we need more intelligence. We need more undercover operations to detect this. And our men have been deployed accordingly. They are going to work with EFCC, work with ICPC and other anti-graft agencies who have been deployed for this electoral process. Any other one? We will continue to update you as events unfold. Intermittently, we are having briefing like this so that I can update you. That's why we are here. And if you have anything you want us to clarify, please don't hesitate to get across to us. This is the operational base for this election. The Ondo State Command Headquarters here in Akure is the operational base, whether for media operations or other tactical operations. So if you have any issue, please contact us here. All of you gentlemen, you have my number, and numbers have been rolled out for the purpose of this process. Let us publicize these numbers adequately for members of the public to make use of them. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Audio Jungle.